Yo, what's good, man? This is your boy at DFS Mastermind _ over on Twitter. Thank you for clicking on the video. Haven't dropped a video in quite some time. I gotta say Merry Christmas, Happy New Year's, all that good stuff. But I know why you guys are here, man. We trying to get to the green line, and that's what I want to help you do. Now, in this massive slate, we got a 9-game slate. There's going to be value everywhere. I'm not by any means saying the guys I mentioned in this video are the best value plays. It's just some of my favorite. Now, after I got done making my video, I didn't want to re-record it, but I found out that Kyrie Irving is out, man. So, of course, we can look at Scary Terry. We can look at Jaylen Brown, Gordon Hayward, and, of course, my boy Marcus Smart. It's going to be a lot of value to go around in that game particular with no Derrick Rose, no Jeff Teague, and now no Robert Covington. A ton of value. One of my favorite plays from the Minnesota side is going to be Dario Saric. I really like him in this spot tonight. But I'm going to go ahead and let you watch the video. I want y'all to bless up, cash out, and let's get to the green line. Now, let's get into some value. Okay, I just got done mentioning Charlotte will be a monster value situation. When you get two guys such as Cody Zeller and Jeremy Lamb out on the same night, that's going to open up a ton of value. It's so unique, man, because we have players who are already a part of the rotation almost every day who could really stand to see a huge minutes increase, man. So I will definitely recommend you look at some of these Charlotte players, and not only the value plays, but look at some of the people who already are on the court, such as Marvin Williams, Nicholas Batum. I think we can look at those guys. While everybody chases some of the lower owned values, such as Devontae Graham, Malik Monk, and Henangomez, and Frank Kaminsky, we could get a little contrarian and just go Nicholas Batum, Kemba Walker, and Marvin Williams. I think that is definitely a way to get a little different. Now, those guys are not necessarily value plays. I think Marvin Williams and Nicholas Batum could make that because their price is not it's not expensive. So I think we could look at those guys. But the guys I want to recommend, and it's so early, guys. It is only 10:50 right now. I can't guarantee that all of these guys that I list right now will be in my main lineup. What I'll do, I'll be posting on Twitter my final 5 value plays. But right now, I want to go ahead and get you some value. So let's hop into it, man. So I just got done mentioning Charlotte. So we're going to start off with Malik Monk. I love him. I'm going to plug him in. I'm pretty sure he will make the cut for me 100%. I think he's in an excellent situation. When we get Jeremy Lamb out of the picture, that's going to be 35 plus minutes that has to go somewhere else. And I think Monk and Graham will benefit from that. I like Monk because he has very tremendous scoring upside. So I want to go ahead and plug him in at 3,600. I think he's an excellent play. Moving on to shooting guard. A shooting guard that I want to give for you is going to be Bembry. I want to go ahead and plug him in, man. 4,200. I think it's a very good price tag. He's been seeing the minutes. This team is a little banged up. If we still have no Dwayne Dedmon, I definitely want to look at him. Kent Bazemore is still out. So this will definitely benefit Bembry in this spot. Other guys that should benefit, I'll say Jeremy Lin, and we seen Daniel Hamilton get the start on a small slate. Maybe it was Sunday, I believe. He got the start. He wasn't terrible, man. Played 16 minutes, scored 20 fantasy points, but a lot of those minutes went to Bembry, so I want to go ahead and plug him in at my shooting guard. Now, at small forward, I got to go ahead and get you some of my boy Jeff Green, man. I'm going to go ahead and plug him in, but I want to stop and talk about Trevor Ariza and Otto Porter. Otto Porter should be coming back tonight. So if he's not on a minutes restriction, I think he's going to be in a pretty good spot. But I still feel secure with Jeff Green because he will play some of the power forward with Morris out, with no John Wall, they're going to need more offense. So I really like all three of these players. I think we can look at Ariza, Otto Porter, and the guy I'm recommending is going to be Jeff Green. So I want to go ahead and plug him in at 4,400. Think he's an excellent value play. Moving on to power forward. And look, Jeff Green will he's not switching out of my lineup. I think he's a very, very great play. I will make him fit. I will force him into my lineup tonight. Think he's an excellent player with tremendous upside. So I want to go ahead and plug him in. He does a little bit of everything. Moving on to power forward, a guy that I really like. I think he'll be very low owned. It's going to be a shocker for you guys, but it's going to be Carroll, man. I think he's simply too cheap. I've been playing this guy the past couple days. I think he's in a very good spot, taking on New Orleans. As long as Allen Crabbe is out, Carroll's minutes are super secure. Not only do we have Crabbe out, we just found out Hollis Jefferson will be out. So we'll see more Carroll at the small forward and power forward position. I think his minutes are as safe as they ever been. Now, I know Korkos will probably get the start, but if you look at the minutes log, man, Carroll is on the court. He's one of their best players, and I want to go ahead and plug him in at 4 racks. Now, at the center spot, we want to go right back to this Charlotte situation. No Cody Zeller, man. That's going to bring us to 2 names. It's going to be Henangomez and it's going to be Frank Kaminsky. Now, I'm sure they'll activate Bismack Biyombo, which I think you could go with him. I mean, he's a high energy player. I don't feel as confident with him. We know one of these guys will be coming off the bench. That's what I'm trying to figure out, man. I like Frank Kaminsky because he typically backs up the power forward, so I think he's safe. He may also get the start at center. We're just going to have to wait and see, but I think all 3 of these guys should be decent value plays, man. And going up against Big DeAndre Jordan is a decent matchup. He's a decent on-ball defender. I'm not going to completely dog him out, but I think we can definitely get some value from this Charlotte team, and this who I will be looking at as my value centers. All 3 of these guys. Bismack Biyombo, he'll probably be last on the list, but to be a little contrarian, I think we can look at him because whether or not Henangomez starts or Frank Kaminsky, these guys are going to have to come out the game at some point. And that's when you get, just a bench player coming in, likely to play 20 to, 22 minutes, somewhere around there. And Bismack Biyombo, he's a beast, man. He was a beast when he was with Orlando. So we could definitely look at him. But the top guy I want to recommend for you, it's going to be Henangomez, just because I love his upside. The guy does a lot in little minutes, and if he has the potential to see big minutes, he could have one of those Boban Marjanovic nights, man, where he just comes in and crushes. He has 40 points in 20 minutes type of thing. He was really solid when he was with the Knicks, man. I know you guys remember that. When he was getting his run, he was putting up beastly numbers. So far, man, these are my 5 value plays. I got Malik Monk for you at the point guard. I got Bembry. I got Jeff Green, my boy Carroll, and Henangomez. Now, like I said, it's very early, man, so make sure we pay attention to the news. And one other thing, man. We can't fade Westbrook, man. So go ahead and plug him in. I actually like Westbrook and Paul George in this spot tonight. We're going to have to see how it works out. But anyways, man, those are my top picks. I want y'all boys to bless up. I want you to cash out. And let's get to the green line, man. Stay up on the news, man. Let's get it.